This week on Inside Boulder News, the new Flatiron Flyer bus rapid transit service between Boulder and Denver begins. The Boulder Arts Commission is offering a new series of grants in 2016, and the popular SilverSneakers Fitness Pass is now available at all 3 City of Boulder rec centers. Welcome to Inside Boulder News. I'm Ashley Prill. The new Flatiron Flyer bus rapid transit service began this week. The service is designed to create a faster way for riders to get from Boulder to Denver and represents a collaboration between the City of Boulder, RTD, CDOT, and other regional partners.
2, 1, 5. Yay!
Today is about celebrating lots of different travel options. And so we now will have bus rapid transit for bus riders. We will have express lanes for drivers. And we will have this amazing regional bikeway so that you can bike to all these communities and all the way down to Denver. So it's got something for everybody and should really help us meet our transportation and sustainability goals for Boulder.
It's our first major service that we're opening in 2016 out of 5 new lines that are going to open. And this is so exciting because it's going to give so many options to the commuters between Boulder and Denver. Very frequent service. There'll be express service during peak periods of the day. But probably the most exciting thing is that any time of day there's a bus at least every 15 minutes at every station in each direction. So it just provides great mobility for everyone that lives and works along the US 36 corridor.
It's true, it's been such a long time coming for this project. It started way back in the 1990s, and here it is, the beginning of 2016. And just to put some perspective on it, my kids were in preschool when I started working on this project, and my son just graduated from CU Boulder. So that gives you sort of a lifetime perspective of how long a project like this takes and how much work it takes over time with all of the communities along the corridor, all the agencies involved, the many elected officials, staff members, the community members. It has taken 2 decades, really, of collaboration and hard work to make a project like this happen.
This is a big day for Boulder, I think. Any of us who've worked on this for as many years as we have, it's pretty exciting to see this come to fruition. For our purposes, for our needs, for how we're laid out as a community, this really works extraordinarily well for us. But to really make it work required the managed lane. And that was the key to it, because you needed buses that ran at pretty much full speed, guaranteed year-round, in order to both entice people to use the bus, but also to make the system really work in the way it's intended to work. This is worth celebrating. It's worth getting the word out. I hope folks in Boulder and folks coming to Boulder will give it a try and realize how well it works. And this is just the beginning. There's a lot more to do, and I think we'll accomplish it.
For more information about the Flatiron Flyer, visit RTD's website. Recently, City Council approved a new community cultural plan, and one of the goals is to support Boulder's cultural organizations. In an effort to accomplish this, the Boulder Arts Commission is implementing a series of new grants.
2 of them are the operational grants, one for large organizations with budget of $200,000 or more, and one for small to mid-sized organizations that are less than $200,000 in their budget. Another new grant is the innovation grant for projects that are being developed that have not been enacted before. There's also professional development grants, rental assistance grants for venues, and project grants, both general project grants and ones that are specific to arts and education.
On Tuesday, January 26th, the Boulder Arts Commission will be holding a workshop at the main library to review the new grants, guidelines, and requirements. For more information, visit boulderarts.org. The City of Boulder is partnering with the MIT Center for Collective Intelligence on a global contest through MIT's Climate CoLab. The contest, which runs through January, asks for solutions to better coordinate community climate action efforts in Boulder for the purpose of achieving a greater impact.
What we saw is that we have many people working on climate in Boulder, Colorado, and not always so much connectivity. Oftentimes there'd be multiple events happening that were similar and related, and we didn't actually know about each other in the climate community. So we thought, how can we get together and actually see who we are, start mapping this massive community of people who really care about taking climate action.
Thankfully, to a very generous donor, we have a $2,500 local prize. So that's just for people from the Front Range area that submit a proposal and then are selected. So I mean, that's a pretty tight group there. So you have a good chance you put in a proposal that you could get $2,500. Boulder has a lot of people who are very active in their community. And so those are the people we really want to tap into, such as the neighborhood groups. They're doing a lot of great work at the neighborhood level. And so we'd like to leverage what they're already doing and then build on that to expand it to Boulder as a whole. So we'd love to hear from those type of people. You don't have to be a climate expert to submit. You have to be someone who cares about your community. And so those are the type of people that we'd like to hear from.
For more information about Boulder's Climate Collab contest and to submit a proposal, visit the Climate Collab website. The popular SilverSneakers Fitness Pass is now accepted at all 3 City of Boulder recreation centers. SilverSneakers is the nation's leading exercise program for active older adults.
Anybody should be exercising from age 5 to 105 if you're lucky to be that old. And I think the SilverSneakers card availability to all the rec centers and all the senior centers is fantastic. We live in a great city that has the best rec centers. They're beautiful.
So the program has been offered at the East Boulder Community Center since 2008, and as a result of feedback from the customers, a survey we conducted this year, we know how important it is to our seniors that they want to age in place. 84% of Boulder County residents want to age in place, and health is obviously a key component of that. By expanding the program, which we did effective January 1st, our seniors can walk to their fitness class. They aren't having to commute across town just to go to their SilverSneakers program.
We have excellent instructors, very highly qualified instructors. So it's fun to try new people, learn new things. It's going to keep us younger for next year. That's why I like it.
To register, bring your insurance or Healthways card to any of the city's rec centers. More information about the SilverSneakers program, the city's rec centers, or Boulder Senior Services can be found online. Each January, the Boulder Economic Council, which is the economic development arm of the Boulder Chamber, presents an economic forecast to the community. The 2016 economic forecast will feature keynote speaker Dr. Richard Wobekin from CU, followed by a special presentation highlighting the 2016 policy forecast for Boulder.
This is going to be an interesting forecast year because Rich is now saying in his forecast at the state level, we are now looking at full employment, that an unemployment rate that is now below 4% in the minds of economists is thought of as full employment. Boulder County's unemployment rate is below 3%. So we're already there, at least by Rich's standard. And so this will be the first economic forecast that we've presented where we are looking at least in the sort of technical terms that economists talk about, at full employment. And that creates all sorts of interesting opportunities as well as interesting challenges. So it's going to be an interesting presentation.
The event typically sells out and will be held on January 13th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the UCAR Center Green Auditorium. You can register online at the Boulder Chamber website or the Boulder Economic Council website. Thank you for watching Inside Boulder News. Stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter by submitting news tips and questions. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.